This is Bobby Baggio, and I want to talk to you a little bit about communicating in a virtual environment. It's different. And one of the things that's important is that you recognize it takes an effort. It's not the same as a face to face environment. Those visual cues, those three-dimensional cues are gone. So you need to make an effort to connect to people, not just talk at people in a virtual environment. And there are traps you can fall into pretty easily because we're human beings. But one of the techniques we're going to discuss is something called FROG, Family, Recreation, Occupation, and Goals. And when you bring that into your conversation with genuine interest, your communications in the virtual environment will definitely improve. When we talk about me to you communications, we're talking about a technique called FROG. Family, recreation, occupations, and goals. When you relate on computers and devices, you're relating on a one-to-one basis. It's me to you kind of communication. And the environment, whether it's a phone or whether it's your laptop or a desktop, is already a distracting environment for people. There's an interface that they're looking at that's got a lot of different colors usually and a lot of different figures. So it's not an easy environment to communicate. When you use FROG, you're communicating to people through the affective domain. And the affective domain is all about feelings and emotions. So the probability that they're going to listen to you is greatly improved because you're talking about things that are really of interest to them. They feel like you're interested in them as a person. Family, everybody has some kind of a family, whether you talk about parents or you talk about children or you talk about spouses, it really is insignificant. The important thing is that you're making that connection. Recreation. Again, whether it's golf or it's baseball or hiking or rock climbing or music or acting or whatever it is, art, when you connect with recreation, you're connecting with a person's personal interests. Occupation. Most of us spend a good deal of our lives at work. And it's important to people to know that what they do matters. So when you use occupation to connect to people, whether it's a work environment or not, you're making that person feel more important. And goals. Everybody has goals. Everybody has aspirations. Everybody has things they want to do, they want to be, they want to achieve. So when you ask people about their goals, again, you're making them feel valued. In the virtual environment, you want to use something called the communication sandwich. You want to ask the question, get the information, and then give feedback. And even if the feedback isn't positive, you want to present it in a positive way. You want to avoid telling and not asking. Telling in the virtual environment is a great way to get people to tune out. And then you want to avoid some communication traps. Sergeant Friday trap. The Sergeant Friday trap is don't tell me anything except the facts. Just the facts, ma'am. The teacher trap. The teacher trap is the I'm right, I'm the expert, and I'm going to tell you. The blame game. Making somebody at fault. Blaming somebody for something going wrong. That's a great way to lose their attention. And then the I'm right, you're wrong game. Again, that's a good way to make people feel uncomfortable, and detached. And you don't want that. You want to hold their attention in a virtual environment because there's already a lot of distractions around. So when you use FROG, family, recreation, occupation, and goals for your meetings. And you really ask people with genuine interest. And people can tell when the interest is genuine and when it's not. You will hold people's attention and people will respond back. And then people will also ask you questions. So you'll get a conversation going and you'll be able to communicate. Thank you.